Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Michael Noland here. Sad news today. Jimmy Buffett, bared to island escapism, has passed away at the age of 76. Jimmy was in the middle of a banner year. He was still out touring. Now you've got to remember, this guy was a billionaire. He wasn't just a singer-songwriter, but he was also very good at business. And of course, he started his chain of Margaritaville restaurants and other ventures, and he wound up a billionaire. And yet this year, he was still touring. Now, he wasn't touring like a lot of the bands that we've talked about on this channel. He would only tour 20 to 30 dates a year. After all, the man was set, but he loved playing his music, and his music always had a bit of a sense of humor as well as escapism. Jimmy was also known as one of the progenitors of yacht rock. I don't like that term, and no two people can ever agree on exactly what is a yacht rock artist or band. But his music always had a sense of humor and irony to it, and he lived kind of the life that he sang about. Prior to him getting his record contract, he was down in New Orleans and he was playing every dive bar on the planet and doing very well while he did it. He was also good friends with Jim Croce, and when Jim Croce passed away, it was Jimmy Buffett's record company that thought he'd be the perfect person to kind of replace Jimmy, and so they started putting their backing into Jimmy's music. Now, Buffett had one of the most dedicated fan bases you can think of. We were talking about in my last video, Bruce Springsteen, and how his fan base follows him from city to city. The same holds true for Jimmy Buffett. They were called Parrot-Heads, almost a parody, if you don't mind the pun, on the Deadhead term, those who would follow the Grateful Dead. Now, we just covered the death of Gordon Lightfoot not too long ago. He was in the midst of touring. These old dogs know only one thing, and that is to keep doing what they've always known. Of course, Gordon got sick, wound up in the hospital, and passed away quite unexpectedly. And of course, we see the same thing happening here with Jimmy Buffett. Now, what's interesting about Jimmy Buffett, in the 80s, he started directing his attention to those Parrot-Heads. He started putting out albums, and this man put album after album after album. You've got to give him praise for that. He never knew when to give up, but he started putting his albums out and directing them to his direct fan base. The man still had a career after his biggest hits were already a memory. Now, I wasn't a major Jimmy Buffett fan. I didn't buy every single album he put out. I was familiar with his hits like most of us, and I loved them, again, like most of us. So with all of that in mind, I'd like all of you to leave a comment in the comments section. Give your tribute to this amazing talent. All right, a quick video to the point today. I'm Michael Noland, and I'll see you in my next video.